When most of us think of whales, we picture the largest animals on Earth moving gracefully through the oceans. But beyond their breathtaking size and beauty, whales may carry secrets that could transform human medicine. Recent scientific discoveries suggest that these marine giants might inspire new treatments for two of the most devastating conditions affecting humans today: stroke and cancer. Let's begin with strokes. In humans, a stroke occurs when blood flow to the brain is blocked or reduced, cutting off oxygen. Within minutes, brain cells begin to die, often leaving survivors with severe disabilities or, in many cases, proving fatal. Now, imagine the life of a whale. Species such as the sperm whale can die for over 90 minutes without taking a single breath. During these dives, their bodies restrict blood flow to vital organs, including the brain. For humans, this level of oxygen deprivation would cause irreversible brain damage. Yet whales resurface from these deep dives completely unharmed and ready to repeat the process. The secret lies in their extraordinary biology. Whales have developed ways to store oxygen in their muscles thanks to a special protein called myoglobin, which is present in much higher concentrations than in humans. Scientists also believe whales produce unique protective proteins that shield their brain cells from oxygen deprivation. Even more fascinating is how whales manage the sudden return of oxygen when they resurface. In humans, the rush of oxygen back into the brain after deprivation can cause oxidative stress and widespread tissue damage, worsening the effects of a stroke. Whales, however, have evolved mechanisms to control this process, avoiding the destructive chain reactions that humans experience. Researchers are beginning to explore how these adaptations might be translated into medical treatments. If scientists can mimic the way whales protect their brain cells, doctors could one day administer drugs that delay brain damage in stroke patients, buying valuable time for emergency interventions. This isn't just theory. Studies on diving mammals have already shown that their unique blood and muscle chemistry can inspire experimental therapies in laboratory settings. It is not hard to imagine a future where whale-inspired medicine helps save countless human lives from the effects of stroke. Now let's turn to another equally fascinating mystery: cancer. Logically, the size and lifespan of whales should make them extremely vulnerable to this disease. They live for over a century, and their massive bodies are made up of trillions of cells. With so many cells dividing over such long lifetimes, the risk of mutations, and therefore cancer, should be extremely high. Yet whales rarely develop cancer. This contradiction is known as Peto's paradox, and scientists have been working to uncover its secret. The answers are remarkable. Genetic studies of bowhead whales, for example, reveal that they have multiple copies of tumor suppressor genes, which act like internal guardians, shutting down cancer before it can take hold. Whale cells are also especially skilled at repairing DNA damage, ensuring that harmful mutations do not accumulate as they do in humans. And when a whale cell does go wrong, it has a higher likelihood of self-destructing before it can form a tumor. These genetic defenses form a powerful natural shield against cancer. In 2015, a groundbreaking study on bowhead whales revealed mutations linked to DNA repair and cell growth regulation, offering clues to their extraordinary longevity and resistance to disease. For humans, the implications are profound. By studying whales, researchers hope to uncover ways to strengthen our own DNA repair systems, reduce mutation rates, and design treatments that mimic the whale's natural defenses. In time, this research could not only reduce cancer risks, but potentially extend human lifespan by decades. Taken together, the lessons we learn from whales open a window into an extraordinary future. Stroke treatments inspired by whale biology could preserve brain function during emergencies, while cancer therapies built on whale genetics could revolutionize how we prevent and treat one of the deadliest diseases on the planet. What's more, this research reminds us of the critical importance of protecting marine life. By safeguarding whales and their habitats, we aren't just conserving biodiversity, we are also preserving a living library of genetic knowledge that may one day save millions of human lives. In the end, whales are far more than ocean giants. They are living testaments to the ingenuity of evolution, creatures that have mastered survival under extreme conditions and resisted diseases that plague humans. By unlocking their biological secrets, we may discover new ways to heal, protect, and extend human life. So the next time you think about whales, whether watching a documentary or seeing one in the wild, remember this: hidden within these magnificent creatures could be the key to curing strokes, preventing cancer, and shaping the future of medicine.